Class 5 SST Chapter 9 Major Landforms. The Earth's surface is made up of land and water. Water covers about 71% of the Earth's surface, while land covers only 29% of it. Landforms are natural features on the Earth's surface. Large land masses are called continents and large water bodies are called oceans. There are 7 continents and 5 oceans in the world. The surface of the earth is not uniform. Some parts are flat while others are undulated and rough. The variation is called relief. The major landforms on the earth are mountains, plateaus, plains, deserts, and river valleys. Mountains. A mountain is an area that is much higher than the land around it. Mountains are the highest landforms, generally with pointed tops called peaks. The peaks may be conical or rounded and may have steep slopes. Mountains differ in height and shape due to their age. The Himalayas are young and very high mountains with pointed peaks. On the other hand, other valleys are very old and have low rounded peaks. Types of mountains. Fold mountains. Fold mountains are the most common type of mountain. The Himalayas in Asia and the Alps in Europe are examples of fold mountains. They are formed by the collision of two tectonic plates which causes the earth crust to fold. Block mountains. These mountains are formed when a mass of earth slides along the cracks due to internal forces. The Sierra Nevada mountain in North America is an example of a block mountain. Volcanic mountains. Volcanic mountains are formed due to volcanic eruptions. For example, Mount Fuji in Japan. Mountains often have a series of parallel ranges which can be hundreds of kilometers long. For example, the Andes in South America and the Himalayas in Asia. Importance of mountains. Mountains act as a barrier against cold, hot, or dry winds and thus provide protection to the landmass. Rivers originating from the mountains provide water for irrigation, drinking, and power generation. Various minerals are found in mountains. The rivers bring down sand and silt from mountains and deposit them in plains to make the plain fertile. The mountain slopes have rich forest and fertile land. Plateaus. A plateau is a elevated landform with flat-topped and steep slopes. The climate of a plateau is cool. It is elevated abruptly from the surrounding lands. The surface of a plateau is often cut off by rivers. Almost all the continents have plateaus. Some plateaus are very large and extend over hundreds of kilometers. Large parts of Asia, South Africa, North America, and Australia have plateaus. Importance of plateaus. Plateaus are rich in minerals. For example, the Deccan Plateau in India. Plateaus are also good for rearing cattle and sheep because they are grasslands. The black soil of Peninsular Plateau of India is fertile and very good for cotton and sugarcane. Plains. A plain is a land with relatively low relief. It is flat or gently rolling. Plains are also called lowlands. Most plains in the world have been made by rivers, as is the case of northern plains in India. Rivers bring fine silt with them which they deposit in the river valleys. Fertile plains are formed by these deposits. Fertile plains are far more thickly populated than mountains and plateaus because crops can be easily grown here due to easy availability of water. Some plain areas are near the seacoast, while some are in the interior of the continents. Importance of plains. Plains in the river valleys have fertile soil and are suitable for agriculture. Settlement and life in the plains is easy. That is why most of the big cities and towns are located in the plains. It is easy to construct roads, railways, aerodromes, industries, and houses in the plains. Deserts. Deserts are found in both the hemispheres. It is an area which receives scanty rainfall. Types of deserts. Deserts found between 50 to 30 latitudes on both sides of the equator are hot deserts. They receive very less or no rainfall. For example, the Sahara and the Kalahari deserts in Africa. Besides hot deserts, there are temperate deserts, such as the Gobi Desert. Cold deserts are found near the poles and the Arctic and Antarctic circles. For example, Antarctica is the largest cold desert in the world. Deserts are formed because they fall under the winds and wind belts when dry wind blows from island instead of rain-bearing winds from the sea. They are also formed due to deforestation where only infertile soil is left behind the topsoil has been blown away. Most of the hot deserts are located on the western side of the continents. Deserts are rich in mineral resources. River valleys. Water flows from high areas to low areas in the form of streams. Many streams join together to form a river. The river and streams carve out valleys and even deep gorges and canyons. The Colorado River in the USA forms the deepest canyon of the world called the Grand Canyon. A river passes through three stages. Upper course. At this stage, the formation of a river valley begins with the carving out of a channel. Most rivers originate in the mountains. Here the flow of river is very swift and it cuts a deep valley. Middle course. The second stage is the middle course that begins with when the river leaves the mountains and enters the plains, and it becomes deeper and wider and flows gently. Due to erosion, the deposition action of a river at its banks. A winding curve is formed which is called a meander. When the path of the loop of rivers cuts off to flow a lake, it is called an oxbow lake. Lower course. At this stage, the river flows very slowly and joins a bigger water bodies such as a lake or a sea, forming a delta. Now I know. The Earth's surface is made up of land and water. Large land masses are called continents, while large water bodies are called oceans. There are 7 continents and 5 oceans on the earth. The major landforms on the earth are mountains, plateaus, plains, deserts, and river valleys. A plateau is a landform characterized by a flat top and elevated above the surrounding land. A plain is a land with relatively low relief that is flat or gently rolling. It is thickly populated. A desert in an area is an area which receives scanty rainfall. There are various types of deserts. A river passes through 3 stages on its way to its final destination. Thanks for watching.